guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be sharing some skincare dupes. You guys loved the video that I uploaded 2 months ago on this, so let's do it again. Let's save some money. But if you haven't seen that video, I will leave it below for you in my description box as well as up here, because of course in this video we're going to be talking about different products. But I want to let you know right now that it's very hard to find exact duplicates of that expensive luxury item. It's hard to find the exact same ingredient list and textures, but if we can find comparable products that contain a few of the same ingredients that does the exact same thing for our skin, then that's all that matters, right? That's a bonus, that's a good find, and as long as it works for you, of course, then, you know, it's a good one. So let's get right into it, but don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell, and also don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up as well. All right, so let's get right into it. So I've had a lot of you ask me if I can find a dupe for the Dr. Dennis Gross Advanced Retinol plus Ferulic Triple Correction Eye Serum. That is an eye serum that I talk about a lot here on my channel, and I love using it in my evening skincare routine. That serum is very, very unique. I cannot find a dupe for that right now. Please stay tuned. I'm going to find something that is very comparable, but that eye serum contains a lot of great ingredients like ferulic acid, bakuchiol, retinol, there's some AHAs in there, great ingredients for those fine lines and wrinkles, and it's also a great eye serum to prevent melias. It keeps everything exfoliated and bright. So stay tuned. I am determined to find something very similar. But in the meantime, a lot of you wanted to know if there was a dupe for the NIOD Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate. Now this is another eye serum that I love using when I'm incorporating copper peptides in my nighttime skincare routine. This is fabulous to treat those fine lines. It also helps with dark circles, puffiness. It's an excellent eye serum to treat for signs of aging. I've been using it for a long time, and this is really effective. But it is pretty pricey. For 15 mils, this retails at $74 Canadian, but this has a lot of different peptides in it. This also has niacinamide. You have to look at the ingredient list. This is outstanding. The ingredients are amazing, and a lot of the ingredients that you find in this, you really can't find anywhere else. I guarantee it. I have taken my time to try and find a similar product to this, and the only thing that I could find is from Paula's Choice, and this is the Anti-Aging Eye Gel. This also contains peptides, but not as many as this one. This also has niacinamide, but this also has licorice root and a lot of other ingredients that this doesn't contain. But at the end of the day, they're very similar, but also different. This retails at $35, and you also get 15 mils. So if you like peptides and you really don't want to spend the money on this, I would say pick this up. Again, this was the only eye product that I could find that was pretty comparable, but again, they're very different. And like I said, it's hard to find exact products that have the exact same ingredients. But I think this would be great to look into. I've never tried it. I can't tell you whether it's good or not, but if you have, let us know in the comments below if you think it's worth it. So the next product is the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream. So this is your peptide cream that really sits nicely on the skin. I've never experienced issues with this in terms of pilling. I've never had any issues with irritation, and this is great to use in your morning or in your evening skincare routine. This sits so nicely underneath your sunscreen and your makeup as well, and I love the ingredients that are in here. Plus, I love the packaging as well. I love that button. You don't have to worry about contamination with this, and it's so easy to use. But for 50 mils, this retails at $89 Canadian. So it's pretty expensive, yes. So if you don't want to spend the money on that product, which I completely understand, then I would recommend the ACURE Radically Rejuvenating Night Cream. Now, I recently picked this up maybe a couple of months ago, and I am obsessed with this. This is amazing. So this has a lot of peptides as well, and I do believe that this contains more peptides than the Dermatology Peptide Night Cream. This also has ferulic acid, which is that wonderful antioxidant that I always talk about. This one doesn't have ferulic acid, but this one does, which is why I think this is amazing. This also has marula oil, so it's going to be very moisturizing on the skin, and there's also a vitamin C derivative in here. This sits really nicely underneath makeup and sunscreen. I did try it a few times in my morning routine, but I much prefer to keep this in my evening skincare routine, and I really love the way that this sits on my skin. I love the way that it makes my skin look. It looks so moisturized and hydrated, and when I wake up in the morning, my skin just feels so dewy, and I love that. So for 50 mils, this retails under $20, around $19, around $20 depending on where you live. And I think that is an outstanding price. And of course, it's like night and day here. And again, these are very, very comparable. So if you don't want to spend the money on this, I would get this. Just try this and see how it works. I think you will love it as well. The next product is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Now this is a cream that I really love, that I highly recommend for you to try at least once. It's great for dry skin. It has that nice rich texture to it, very moisturizing, and I love using this in my morning skincare routine because this gives my skin that nice dewy, glowy complexion. It shines right through my sunscreen and my makeup, and I just love that youthful complexion. You know, I just love it so much. So this is great for evening as well, and there is ascorbic acid in here, there's a peptide, there's hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, there's glycerin, and the list goes on. There are different sizes to choose from, of course, but this is the 50 ml size, and this retails at $125 Canadian. So a very similar product that I found is from Paula's Choice, and this is the Replenishing Moisturizer. So this is 60 mils for $31. This also has a peptide. There is a vitamin C derivative in here. There is also glycerin and vitamin E. And again, the ingredient list is very comparable, but again, a little bit different. But this is really affordable compared to this. It really just depends on what brand do you like, how much do you really want to spend, and you just go from there. But I really do recommend this. I haven't tried this one yet, but I'm really intrigued and I think I want to try it now. The next product is by SKINCEUTICALS, and this is the Resveratrol BE. Now, I love a lot of products from SKINCEUTICALS, the CE Ferulic to be exact, and there are certain products from this brand that I truly do believe are worth the price. Now, do I feel like this is worth $156 Canadian for 30 mils? No, there are other options out there that are probably just as good, if not better. I will tell you that there is one that is better, that is way more affordable, okay? So this contains 1% resveratrol. This also has 1% vitamin E and 0.5% bakelin. I hope I'm saying that correctly. So this is a serum that is great to target signs of aging. It's your antioxidant serum, so you want to use this in your evening skincare routine according to SKINCEUTICALS, but to be honest with you, I was using this in my morning routine because I always use my antioxidants in my morning routine, and I think that it's very beneficial to use it in your morning routine. But for some reason, they say to use this at night, and I really don't understand why, because this is only at a 1% concentration of resveratrol. So you probably know exactly which dupe I'm going to be talking about. And if you've been with me for a while, you're probably going to say the ordinary resveratrol 3% plus ferulic acid 3%. You guys, this is at a 3% concentration. This is at a 1% concentration. This does not contain ferulic acid, which is another type of antioxidant that is perfect to treat signs of aging. This one contains a 3%. Now, if you go onto the Ordinary website, they actually say right on their website that this is one of the highest concentrations on the market. I honestly haven't found any product that is comparable to this at a 3% concentration. This only retails at $9.80 Canadian for 30 mils. I mean, night and day here, and I think that this is a way better option than this. You're getting a higher concentration, and it's way more affordable, and this really does wonders on the skin. I'm completely obsessed with this. I have so many backups in my linen closet. It's sickening. It's sickening how obsessed I am with this, and this is just amazing. So I highly recommend this over this any day. And this is a serum, but it does have an oily texture to it. So please keep in mind that this is oil-free. Once it gets absorbed into your skin and you start applying your moisturizer and everything else on top, that goes away. You don't get that stickiness anymore. So you know, try and make it work, because this is an excellent product from The Ordinary, and this one is more of that gel texture. So depending on what you want to spend, again, you know, go from there. But this is still nice, but this is way better. The next product is the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Oil. Now, I don't really use face oils. I have mentioned this a few times on my channel. I'm just really not into them, but I will sometimes use them in my body care routine. Sometimes I will put it in my hand cream. Sometimes I will put it on my hair, and the odd time I will use it on my face, especially if I'm going to be using a gua sha and I'm trying to help with lymphatic drainage and I'm trying to massage my skin and create that nice blood flow. Then I will use a face oil sometimes with a gua sha. And Marula oil is fabulous, right? It's full of antioxidants, it's rich in omega-6/9, but you don't need to spend $89 for 30 mils. When you can just pick one up from The Ordinary for $10.80 for 30 mils. You know what I mean? I just don't understand why this is so expensive when it's basically the exact same thing as this. They both feel the same on the skin, they both feel the same on my hair, and they both do the exact same thing in terms of hydrating the skin. They're both going to be great for signs of aging, and it really helps to keep your skin looking radiant and glowy. And both are going to work in the same category. So save your money and go with The Ordinary. The next product is the ROVECTIN Lotus Water Cream. Now, it's been a while since I've talked about this actually, and I think the last time that I shared this product was back last summer. So it's been a while, and recently I did a cleanup underneath my cabinet. I found it and I thought, where the heck has this been? Because I remember really enjoying this. So of course I started using it again and I fell back in love. So this is that nice lightweight watery moisturizer that gets quickly absorbed into the skin. Great for dry skin, but also great for normal combo oily skin. So if you are breakout prone, perhaps you may really like this because this contains niacinamide, and you also have that lotus water in there, which is going to be very moisturizing on the skin. And this is exceptional. So this is a Korean skincare brand. So if you're a fan, then I think you will really love this. The only thing I will say is that I don't know what the percentage of the niacinamide is. I did look around online, but I couldn't find it. So if you know the answer to that, please let us know in the comments below, because of course that would matter to some people. Some people like to use lower concentrations, and then of course there are some that like that higher concentration of niacinamide. This retails around $23 Canadian for 60 mils. So that is a great price. That's not too expensive. That is a great price, but I do have a product that is very comparable that I really love, that I use on a weekly basis, and that is by the INKEY, and this is the Omega Water Cream. So this here is the exact same texture as this. They feel the exact same on the skin. They both get quickly absorbed. They both give me that nice dewy glowy complexion, which is why I loved this one so much. But this one also gives me that nice glow as well. And they both sit nicely underneath sunscreen and makeup. This contains niacinamide as well at a 5% concentration. This of course does not contain lotus water, but it does have that niacinamide and that same texture as this. So for 50 mils, this retails at $12.99 Canadian, so a little bit more affordable than this, but you really can't go wrong with either one. And the last product that I'm going to be talking about is by SK2, and this is the Treatment Essence. A lot of us have heard of this brand and product before, as this is highly raved about. This actually contains an ingredient called galactomyces ferment lysate. So this ingredient is great to treat dark spots, discoloration. It can help to brighten up your skin as well, but you don't need to spend $241 for 160 mils of product. You just don't. There is a product here that works just as good, if not better, in my opinion, but I did have a sample of this before, and it was nice, but it didn't wow me. I really didn't think that it was worth that price tag. So I would highly recommend to look into the Secret Key Starting Treatment Essence. This also contains galactomyces ferment lysate. This also contains arbutin, and you all know that I love arbutin. This is going to help with discoloration as well and dark spots, and this also contains a lot of other lovely ingredients for hydration, for discoloration, and for anti-aging. And this retails around $26 Canadian for 155 mils of product. I mean, That is such a great deal. This is a Korean skincare brand as well, and the last time that I talked about this was last summer also, and I was using it, but I'm gonna start using it again because I really did find that this really helped to fade my post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and this was very, very moisturizing on the skin. So I apply this after cleansing, and I apply this before thicker serums, my moisturizer, and of course my sunscreen. So you can use this every day, twice a day. Great for all skin types, but save your money and go with this one. So that is everything in today's video. Those are my skincare dupes and recommendations. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful. And of course, I will leave everything that I shared in today's video below for you for your reference. Let me know if you use any one of these products. Are there any products that you feel would be worth getting instead of the ones that I mentioned? Feel free to share your thoughts below and let's get a conversation going in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in the next one. So take care and I will see you guys then. Bye guys.